Day one.
So welcome to the jumping off the crane. Different ways you can say this: they jack it, they jump it, they climb it. If you saw my previous video of me climbing this crane that I'm in now, you'll know that they're preparing to jack this up. So give you a little bit of a recap. When cranes are hired out on site, if it's going to be a tall building, they don't usually make the crane to the full height of what the building's going to be straight away. So they make the crane a little bit lower, and as the building goes up, the crane gets jacked up to it. So this is getting 3 climbs. This week is the first of 3 climbs. There's 3 cranes on this job. They're all getting the same. So we're at now, I think we're at like 68 meters, something like that, and they're eventually going up to 135 meters. So this climb is going to be what's it going to be? 5 sections, I believe. 5 sections, so 30 meters that we're going up this time round, and then again, and then again. The building is at a height now where the jump there, the core, is higher than what my cab is. So that's why this crane needs to be climbed up. See them down there, getting prepared to pour that slab. So that's another part of the building. I'm not usually on this crane. That's the job next door. Little job next door. Quite a large footprint on there. So if you can see through the grill, I'll show you over. Down there you've got the tower sections that are going in, but down there it's a climbing frame. Let's give you might see it a bit better through me glasses, although this is a bit scratched, this glass. So down there, yeah, that's the climbing frame which I'm hovering above. That's got to be fully built. So that bit there on the right, which my hook is above, is the frame. A little bit over there, that's the tray. Yeah, so these sections go on that tray. That frame goes around this tower. It gets clamped on around this tower, and then the tray sticks out. The tower sections rest on that tray. Then this crane gets unbolted. See those bolts there? They get unbolted from the mast, and this part of the crane gets jacked up. That then leaves a gap between the cab or the slew ring and the mast. So then they slide the tower section in underneath me. I won't be in the cab. You used to be able to sit in the cabs years ago, but you're not allowed now. You have to climb down, understandably, because these have been known to tip over if it's too windy. So they've got to be quite strict on the wind conditions and stuff like that. So they slide the tail sections underneath and then lower the crane back onto it. Bolt that tail section onto the bottom one, lower onto it, do the next one, jack up. So they then climb the frame up onto that one, onto the one that you just laid in, jack this up again, slide the tower in, drop the crane down. Yeah, just keep doing that until you're at your desired height. So that is that. That's what we'll be doing. When we're doing the jump, the climb, the jack, hit the roll jack. Won't be doing that today. That'll hopefully be tomorrow and Thursday. We're on Wednesday today. Tuesday, we're on Tuesday. That'll be Wednesday, Thursdays. But today, we're going to be fitting that frame and hopefully fitting the tie beams. The tie beams are, so they're laying down there next to the building. So they get tied into the building. You've got the frame that goes around the mast, and then these beams attached to the frame, from the frame to the building. When cranes get to a certain height, don't know exactly what the height is. I think it could be 100 meters on these particular cranes. Well, it depends on the type of crane actually. They have to be tied in. You can't have freestanding cranes above a certain height because you get a bit wobbly. Here we go, they've called me. Yeah. Yes mate, how we doing, brother?
Yeah, all good mate, all good.
Would you like to learn to operate one of these?
I've been in this industry for many years, and I can tell you it's a career with huge opportunities. We've partnered with the Lithtech Academy, the UK's trusted crane operator school, to give you the training you need. Whether that's just a tower crane operator, a slinger signaller, or a crane supervisor. With average earnings of around 50k a year, it's a great time to get started. Visit lifttechacademy.co.uk/construction cogs to begin your new career today.
So I've just lifted the lads up in the man rider, or some of the lads anyway, to where they're going to put the climbing frame on. You can see I did right back to minimum radius. They're just climbing out of that man rider onto the tower, and then I'll be getting that cable that's on the ground, lifting that up, attaching that to the crane. Going to be getting them down now.
Have a squeeze up there, Jim.
Going to be getting
Squeeze
them up
mate.
now. They go one either side of
Hold that there, mate. Hold that.
one either side of the mast.
That's not too bad, Bob. I'll put 800 in there. You can use that. Down there, cheers.
Is it charging or what? Yeah, they go one either side of the mast, clamp onto each other, and then the tie bars go onto them and spread out into the building. And inside the building you've got the bolts, an anchor, which they anchor into the slab, and then once it's finished at the end of the job, when the crane comes down, then they cut that out. They cut the anchors out, take that away, and then they can fit the last bit of cladding in, because obviously you have to leave that bit out for the tie bars, and that be that. So that's what we're doing now, except we're not doing it just yet. We're just getting ready.
Squeeze up there, Jim. Squeeze up, mate.
Here we go.
Get quicker now, mate. Get quicker. Already gears, mate. Up you go. Up you go.
I'm on one.
That'll get you there on your hoist, that'll do you. And then just start doing back again, mate. Just flick round to your right at the same time. Lose good for a minute, mate. Lose good. Just on the skill. Keep going, buddy. Keep doing that as you can. Hold that over. Push stuff over now, mate. Push stuff over. Keep going, mate. Keep hoisting. Keep hoisting. Keep hoisting. And hold that. Hold that.
Can't stop. Can't stop. Can't stop. Can't stop. Can't stop.
So the collars are on. The boys are just bolting it up now, ready for the tie bars. See them down there. Oh, might be better through there actually, it's a bit less scratched. Would you want to do that job? Would you have the minerals for it? People think I'm mad climbing a crane and driving up here, but I'm not too sure I'd want to be hanging off the side of one, to be honest with you. I know they're harnessed up in that, but I suppose you get used to it, don't you?
Got a bit of play, yeah.
Right, here we go, next bit.
Just on your slip, keep flicking to your right, Bridget. Keep going to your right, mate. Keep going to your right. Keep going, mate. Keep going. And hold back there a second. Lower off now, mate. Hold on, back. Keep lowering, mate. Lower off. And hold back.
Right, we've got them tie bars in, and I've got to do a 360 now. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to give you a little tour. So there we go. There's the River Thames over there. One's along there.
Keep clear, mate. Keep clear, Jim.
Got the City of London. And got the Shard over there. Got a job next door there. Got the Millennium Dome over there in the distance. LTC cranes. Falcon cranes. Other cranes right over in the distance. Trains, train track. Some pylons over there in the distance, looks like Eiffel Tower. Now we're heading on to this job. TC3, that's the crane I'm usually on. Not often on this one. Over there, TC1. Get ready for the slab. So this, you imagine that we've got to go up probably double. That building's going up double what it is now. Heading back to where we started. Had to do a 360 there.
Another speed on his through there for me, Jim. Give us another speed on his through, mate.
Hang on. Got to go around again. Got to go around because they've got to make sure.
There is it for you, mate. Hold that.
Oh, here we go. Oi, big clump there. It's the collar's shifting. Fucking hell. I don't like that. The whole thing clumps where they're tying it in. They've just got to make sure the collars line up. He'd done it earlier. Shook the whole fucking crane. My arsehole fell out. Whoa. I didn't know I was going to do that. But there you go. So that's it. I'm not sure what's next. I'm assuming they're going to get that all lined up properly and then go down for that the climbing frame. So there we go. Wait for the next job. Whoa. Bang, bang. Can you hear that? What the fuck are they doing? They're either banging the pins or the turny bit to adjust. It's the thing, it vibrates the whole crane when they do that. Don't know if you can see him there. No, you can't see him. It's just on the edge there, banging something with a big fuck off sledgehammer. Right, that's pretty much in position now. They're just ratcheting in now, so 16 ton that is, fucking thing. So, it's as far as I could get it with a jib, and now they're pulling it in with the ratchets. I don't know if you can hear it. So it's slowly going in now. And then I'll take the weight off once they've got it over the lugs. But that's how close I am with the jib. Jibbed all the way up, past minimum radius. I know.
Give us a little flick to your left, mate. Tiny little flick to your left.
To the left.
How's that?
Fair enough. I had a bit of a scare earlier, apart from where the collars jumped. So I was hoisting up at minimum radius when I was putting the tie bars in, and they wanted me to go up to clear all that shit that was over there on the building before I slew round. But where I was looking down, make sure it was clear, I didn't realise the hook block was literally probably 2 inches from the cab. So it was right in the corner of the hook block, which is up there now. That fucking thing weighs half a ton or whatever, was literally just right. Lucky the window was closed, really. Proper close. I've got some men under me nuts.
Squeeze up there, bud. Squeeze up.
Right, I've just lifted up the bit that the crane sits on. That thing there. I've just pulled it right up there, so that goes on the top of the frame and it will go underneath the crane. You see they've got 4 holes on each end.
Pinch up and flick, mate. Hold it.
Those 4 holes, if you can see the bottom of the crane there's 2 holes this side and there'll be 2 holes the other side of that lug there, and then they'll bolt that onto there. They'll unbolt the actual crane. Oh, he's struggling. I'll unbolt the crane from the mast and put little bolts onto that. Tiny little teeny bolts. And then that will sit on that, and that will be it then. That will be what's securing the crane. Yeah, and then it's squeaky bum time. So we've got those, whatever they're called now, them bloody beams in there. So we've got a wagon turn up now. It's got the crane section and test weights on. We're sitting down now. Stick them with the others, and then I'm assuming they're going to go on brake. We've still got that tray to get up. Put your man standing on. Let's wait and see. Day 2. So the second day of the climb is here, and we have a bit of a problem. I was walking in with a crane supervisor from the station, well halfway from the station. He was telling me that the brackets that they put the ties on are the wrong size. I didn't believe him the whole way, whole walk in. I thought he was winding me up. So I was thinking that means taking everything down that we put up already, the climbing frame, the tyre beams and everything. So got to site, checked with the erectors, and they said yeah, they're the wrong size. So I'll show you what they are. Basically this is the frame, the tie bar frame that we put in yesterday. They're the tie bars, and the brackets that go on those steels there, steel columns. Apparently they're the wrong size. The manufacturer made them the wrong size. They're about 2 mil short. Yeah, so but we haven't got to take it all down. I think all they got to do is they got to swing one arm out, swing one of the arms out, replace the bracket, and I think they might just have to do them individually. Yeah, just do them individually. They're going to take the brackets up the goods hoist themselves, so I've literally got fuck all to do today, apart from slew a bit, wait a bit, slew a bit more, wait a bit. Literally, that's it all day. Haven't got to do any lifting, I don't think. Maybe, I don't know, take some tools up or bring them up here in the man rider, unless they go up in the hoist. So we'll see. Oh, but this is the nature of the beast. These things happen, you know. Nobody's fault. Well, it is somebody's fault. It's the manufacturer's fault, but there you go. What can you do? So, nice easy day for me. Lovely. Right, so it's 11:30 now. Yeah, so a few hours have passed since my morning climb. I've done a few bits and pieces, nothing major. So the delivery come in. Actually, first of all, I moved a load of tail sections, so we had a bit of a tidy up down there. So just tidied those tail sections up down there, and I had a delivery of a offset lifting beam and the brackets as well. So there's another set of brackets that have come in. So what I'm doing now, I've hoisted right up above the building, and so they want, it's going to be a little bit slew right, slew left a little bit to get the balance right of the crane, because they're down there now just undoing the tie, I believe. So obviously with the ballast weight it leans back, makes the crane lean backwards, so they just need to balance it up so that they can get the right tension on the tyres. So I'm just doing a little right turn into, nice and slow. So it looks like we are taking all the beams out with this offset lifting beam. I thought we was just taking one end away. That's what they were thinking of doing, but we're going to take them all out. We have to use the offset lifting beam because obviously we put this climbing frame in now and it's got platforms on it which stick out, so I can't get the hook close enough to the crane, because otherwise the hook or the ropes will be bashing against the platform. So we have to have this. So we have to have this beam to keep the block away from everything, the building, and everything.
Right, give us a little squeeze up to start with. You need to squeeze it up.
Here we go.
Mate.
One of these days we'll give back the time we borrowed. One of these nights I won't worry about tomorrow. And one of these moments will stick in my mind. And one of these afternoons, I swear, we'll get up and we'll leave this time. We'll never make it very far. I like you riding in my car with your banjo on your knee. I like you singing my songs back to me. I'm trying to stay between the lines that you read on my palms.
Well, that is me done for the day once again. I'm a 4 o'clock finish, nice and early, but it seems like a bit of a waste. They've behind a couple of days on this now because the first day deliveries didn't turn up for the whole day, and then obviously they've got the wrong parts now. So let's see what the morning brings. Hey ho, never mind.